FC Sports Network. It's playoff time. Wild card weekend is here, and it's getting really exciting in the NFL. Who will have the opportunity to challenge Tom Brady, Peyton Manning in the next round? And who's going to challenge Aaron Rodgers or the dominant Seattle Seahawks defense? And to start the NFL playoffs in 2015, we're taking it to Carolina, where the Arizona Cardinals will take on the home team Carolina Panthers, who won their last 4 games after starting the season at 3-8-1, while the Cardinals lost 4 of their final 6 after starting 9-1. Injuries and a more difficult schedule has finally caught up to the Arizona Cardinals down the stretch, which is worrisome entering the playoffs. Carolina quarterback Cam Newton is finally starting to get healthy, and he will go against a Carolina defense that was gashed by Colin Kaepernick and Russell Wilson in the last 2 weeks of the regular season. Arizona will have to counter that with going with a third-string quarterback Ryan Lindley, with Drew Stanton still being out. I think this will be a close game, but I think Arizona's defense will propel them to victory, and they will win this game by 7 or fewer points. The next game will be the Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the traveling Baltimore Ravens in the AFC North divisional game in the playoffs. We have seen some great games by the two teams in the past in the playoffs, and this one is going to be a great game as well. The Steelers will be without running back Le'Veon Bell, and he produces 39% of their offense this year. That is going to hurt their chances to win this game. But the passing game has to elevate his production. It won't be a problem with Big Ben Roethlisberger, who led the NFL with 4,952 passing yards and torched the Ravens secondary for 6 touchdowns in Week 9. Throw in wide receiver Antonio Brown and his 129 catches for 1,698 yards and 13 TD catches. And the Ravens secondary, which was 23rd in the league against the pass, is going to have a long day for Big Ben and Antonio Brown. The home team won both regular season matchups, and that pattern will continue in the postseason with the Pittsburgh Steelers winning this football game. The next game is the Indianapolis Colts playing the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals caught an unfortunate break when A.J. Green suffered a concussion in Week 17, and there is a very good chance he will not play in this football game. That will be a problem for the Cincinnati rushing attack that finished 6th in the league behind Jeremy Hill's 1,124 rushing yards and 9 touchdowns on the season. If A.J. Green is out, the Colts will force the Bengals to be one-dimensional by devoting an extra defender in the blocks, which will make life much easier on the defense. Bengals will struggle to keep up with the Colts offense that finished 1st in the league in passing yards behind Andrew Luck, T.Y. Hilton, Reggie Wayne, and Colby Fleener. Andrew Luck scored 40 touchdowns and 4,761 yards on the season and will challenge a Bengals secondary that is 20th in the league against the pass. Cincinnati was also 20th against the run, which will be tough for Cincinnati to stop both sides of the Colts offense, and I think the Colts will win this game by 14 points. The last playoff game is one of the most hyped wild card games there's been in a couple years. Dallas Cowboys playing the Detroit Lions. Cowboys and the Lions matchup is a strength-on-strength showdown that pits DeMarco Murray and the Dallas offensive line against Detroit's #1 rush defense. DeMarco Murray finished with the league best 1,845 rushing yards. The Lions were top in the NFL against the run and registered 133 tackles for loss. The only way Detroit can pull off upset on the road is if the performance can shut down DeMarco Murray. The real problem for Detroit may be the offense, considering it was 22 in leagues in points per game. The rushing attack was non-existent, with Bush and Joyce Bell failing to reach 4 yards per carry in the season, which means Cowboys can devote 2 guys on superstar Calvin Johnson on most plays just because Detroit's run is just not that dangerous. Dallas has too many weapons in Murray, Romo, and Dez Bryant to be completely held in check, even against a defense as strong as Detroit. Lions do not have enough firepower to keep up and will fall short on the scoreboard because of it, with the Cowboys winning this game by 7 or even 14 points. That's all I got for y'all, folks. Tell me if you liked or disliked my predictions in the comment below. And if you liked it, please subscribe and don't forget to follow FCSN NFL on Twitter.